Hi, parceritos y parceritas. Welcome to the first episode of Classic Diez Podcast in English. And today we have a very special guest with us. We're going to talk about this club, one of the biggest clubs in England. With us, Kay, aka Kev Jerseys. Hi, Kay. How you going?
Hi. Hello, Juan. I'm okay. And you?
Very good. Very excited to have you here in the podcast. This is the first edition of the podcast in English. So I'm very, very excited to see how's it going and like talk about the Gunners, talk about all this beautiful story about them.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me for your first podcast in English. It's really a pleasure and an honor to be here today.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's start from the beginning. Let's talk
Eh,
a little bit about you. You want to present yourself? You're welcome.
Okay. So my name is Kay. Okay, not Kay. My full name is Kevina, actually, because nobody knows
Kevina.
my full name,
Yeah.
but it's Kevina.
Okay.
And I go by the name Kay on Instagram, and my account is Kev Jerseys.
Yeah.
I am 25 years old,
Okay.
almost 26. I think by the time you post the podcast, I will be 26.
So 20,
So
happy birthday now.
thank you.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm a young girl, I'd say, a young woman from. I was born in Tanzania, but I grew up in France, and
Yeah.
now I live in Germany. I live in
M-
Frankfurt.
moving around
I
all the time.
always on the move. I've never
Yeah.
stayed in the same place for more than 3, 4 years, I think. But yeah, I really like moving. And what can I say? I started my account last spring. Yeah, last spring. It was in
Okay.
March, I think.
Yeah.
Because I had quite a few jerseys, a few,
Yeah.
in my wardrobe. And I was like, I can't let them just stay there. You know what I mean? I'm like, I wear them. People that go party with me know that I love wearing them, blah, blah, but nobody knows how many of them I have and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, let me try to create an account. And that's how I got there. That's how I
Awesome.
got there.
Awesome. And that's how like pretty much every one of us start as well. Like my beginnings when I started account, it was like pretty much I had these like jerseys as a hobby. I just bought them and just play soccer with them, but I was not technically taking care of them or nothing.
Yeah.
And now it's not like I lost the control. I have a lot of them. I have like for a lot of big clubs as well. I'm starting to have like this like gems as this one or that one that I was never like planning to have it, but just they come to me, so I'm saying I'm happy to do it. It's my collection anyway. So
It's
I
great.
decide to create this like Instagram account to showcase like the people what is like to have these jerseys, the jerseys that I actually have. And now the idea with the podcast is like pretty much talk with another collectors and like let the people know about this very nice
Community,
community,
yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah,
we collect the jerseys, but we
it's
also
true.
like talk about each other and like have fun about the jerseys, even like make jokes about the posts that we have just showing the cases, the jersey, sorry. So it's very interesting, and yeah, very very nice to know your story. um Obviously your collection is as you have it as a hobby, not as a job, but
Yeah.
like which is your real job?
It has nothing to do with sports. I'm actually a manager in trade intelligence,
Yeah.
meaning that okay, I actually collect intel from, very positive intel, I'd say. And nothing dark, not on the dark web, nothing illegal, only legal things. I collect intel to help my company grows and just have the best information and act on time, like
Okay.
commercially talking. That's what I do.
Do you have this just jersey wear as a part of your lifestyle? That's it.
Um, my jersey are part of my lifestyle, I'd say, but more, 'cause I would say that I have two sides of me. I have the
Okay.
professional side,
Yeah.
like you will see me dressed in very smart clothing. You're like, okay, this girl is slaying.
Mhm.
That's what I am. I wear my ears, I wear my things, and then I'm very casual, so I can wear my shirts with the jeans, anything, and just go out in the streets.
Okay.
Or I can decide to turn it up and just put some high heels with it and just go slay at a party. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, I do both. Du bois.
That's very nice. That's very nice. And well, the 1 million question: why Arsenal?
Why Arsenal? Because Thierry Henry. That's my only answer I can give you. Thierry Henry. I'm very sorry. Because by the time I got to France, Thierry Henry was at Arsenal, and it was amazing, and it was the greatest time to be an Arsenal fan. And I was like, "Who is this man? Like, he's wonderful." And yeah, that's how I got down for Arsenal. Then we spent some dark times. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
We had some really dark years, but now we're back again. So it's really just it's a joy to see your team going back again. Like, it's really
yeah.
so nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
remember those years as well when Arsenal was like the top club. Um, they were doing a very nice deals as well, like buying a good players, but also selling the ones that are not like in the level of the team.
yeah.
And it was like suddenly just start to going down, 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 and they finishing buying like David Luiz, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" You know. But I'm very happy as well. I'm very excited to have this team back now in the top of the Premier League
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
fighting face to face with Manchester City, with Liverpool,
I
Manchester
swear.
United, because that's how you can tell that the Premier League is the best league in the world, you know?
I swear. That's my favorite league. I'm sorry, guys. I'm French,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
But I love Premier League. I love
yeah.
Premier League. I can't. It's just too
um,
much. Too much
I'm,
big clubs, too much, you know.
yeah, I'm Real Madrid fan, and La
Okay.
Liga it's very cool. Like it has like these big teams. In the past like 5 years, it was like the two best
Mm,
players in the world in each one of the biggest clubs in the La Liga. But
mhm.
you cannot say that the Premier League is not the best because the Premier League is the most competitive one. Like you have 5, 6 teams per year that they are the like more toughest teams in the world. Also, that league is like just out of control. Like you if you see like the first years of like
Thank you.
of Manchester City with Pep Guardiola, um, like
It
he
was,
couldn't control the game because it's like a lot of third balls, a lot of like
yeah.
the ball is always like in the air. It's not just like the pitches like
Down.
that, like
Yeah.
how he used to be, just like passing the ball, controlling the game, like nothing here.
Mm,
So
mm, mm, mm.
that's why I think as well, like Premier League is very interesting.
No, I love Premier League. It's also because, like, in Ligue 1, you have
Yeah,
now PSG. I mean, a few years ago, it was funnier because you had like Bordeaux, Lyon, like people were trying to compete and it was pretty fair
yeah.
around like Monaco, Paris, blah, blah. But now I love Paris, right? But I don't feel it's that funny because we know we're gonna win, you
It's
know?
just yeah, yeah. It's like even if Paris has like a very three bad games, the next 5 games of them is gonna be 6-0,
So
you know? So
we're gonna win.
it's very
So
difficult.
it's not. It used to be really funny. Like I remember also a dark time for PSG. There was these dark times. Okay,
Yeah,
it was really dark. And then Qatari came and they bring the money with them, so everything changed, right? But still, it was really funny. Ligue 1 used to be really funny, but nowadays I just feel like it's PSG trying to win the Champions League. That's all it
exactly,
is. You know what
exactly.
I
And
mean?
like
It's like,
just like having it's like I was talking in previous podcast with one um collector for Real Madrid, and he was saying like that this PSG make him remember so much of Los Galacticos in Real Madrid,
damn.
that they were not
Okay.
a team as a team. It was more like the best
Big.
players. Just buy
Yes.
this, buy that, buy
Yes.
that, buy that, and then having like the 10 of them together, but just doesn't
Exactly.
work as they plan because they don't have like
Exactly.
a sportive plan behind. It's just like, okay, we don't have
We
this
are the best
coach.
players.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like, and which coach, and we don't have plan, and no, let's change the sport
No.
manager, let's change the new coach. Like it's
Exactly.
just like
Yeah.
no a right plan. Like, which is the difference with Manchester City? If you like see the similarities, like
Mm-hmm.
Manchester City
Mm-hmm.
has like
Big
a plan
players.
now, has big
Yeah.
players, but also has like a coach that he
Mm-hmm.
has a style as well. So you
Yeah.
can tell how they've been progressing all this
Yeah. Yeah.
time
Yeah. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
actually the Champions League. Well, but
True.
talking about the Premier League, which do you think is like the future champion of the champion of the Premier League? Which is gonna be like the
This is
champion
us.
of the Premier League?
Us.
You think
Okay.
this is
No,
gonna be with the
no.
star?
Actually, my fear is I know that if the season would have gone through, like, all the way without the World Cup in between,
Yeah.
we could have won it very, nicely, like we're good. But what I fear is that coming back from the, World Cup, our players will be tired. Like, they
Yeah.
play World Cup games. It's like the pressure is crazy when you play for your country,
Yeah.
and then you have to come back to your club, and it's like, huh, you know. So that's my fear is that we did a very well, beginning of the season. It was amazing. But I fear that when we come back with our Brazilians that are going to play the World Cup, if you know that Brazil is going to go far in the World Cup, like,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm not sure right now because the World Cup is in between. If you had told me that the whole things we have gone, no problem. But the World
Yeah.
Cup is here, and I don't know how they will manage to come back to normality after the World Cup.
Yeah,
That's
it's
my
true. It's
only.
true because that's the biggest and the like hardest part of this season. Like this 1 month stop for the World Cup is gonna make the teams like even more tired than they are, and a
Exactly.
lot of injuries will come. So it's very hard to tell who is gonna be the champion. But if you wanna give me a name for the podcast, you think
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Okay.
Arsenal will win, of course. No, this season will be amazing. I'm sorry, guys. I love Arteta. I love him from the deepest of my heart. Okay,
Yeah.
I just love him. I love him as a coach. I love the vibe of the team right now. It's just so nice. So I just really hope they will win, and they will manage to come back after the World Cup.
Awesome. What do you think about the Champions League? Who's gonna be the next champion?
The French in me wants to say PSG,
Okay.
but the very logical woman wants to say Manchester City,
Okay.
Manchester City or Real Madrid, because these two ones are very mad right now. I don't know. I don't know if PSG can beat Bayern. We don't know. This
Yeah.
is just a lot of question marks, and I don't know. This is very
But
confusing.
if
This
you
year is
have
very
to
confusing.
choose, would you believe more in your like smart side or more like in your hard side?
Okay. Because I know my friends will listen to this and they're dead hard fans of PSG. Guys, I'm from Paris. I love PSG, but let me use my logic and say Manchester City.
Okay, Manchester City. Well, Manchester City is the favorite in the podcast. This is the third person that say Manchester City, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
the like they have this year the biggest team. Haaland is on fire.
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne is on fire. They have an amazing defenders as well. So yeah, I think as well they could be easily the next
Yeah.
champions. And finally have the cup and then just chill for a bit.
Exactly. But if Paris make it, oh my God, this I will go to Paris to celebrate. I swear to
Just
God.
celebrate.
If Paris make it, if Paris beats Bayern, I will go to Paris to celebrate that because it's gonna be huge.
That's
It's
gonna
gonna be
be
huge.
very tough. Well, like luckily for
Huge.
Paris that now Mane is injured and they don't know if he gonna come back and he don't gonna have like
Yeah.
the same rhythm but before. But we don't know what's gonna happen in the World Cup anyway. So could be more injuries. More, I don't know.
Uh,
It's hard.
that's my fear is that our players get injured during the World Cup.
Yeah, and about the World Cup. So, which is your favorite?
Again, with my heart or with my brain?
Well,
Gotta choose. No,
with
most
your
seriously,
heart, I will say that is Brazil, and with you,
no, actually, with my heart, I was really rooting for Senegal because Mane really deserves to go
yeah,
far in the competition.
yeah,
Now he's hurt, so I pretty much know that I'm sorry, guys, but Senegal will make it. Then African teams, I was like, okay, Ghana can do something, but the lineup does not match with my expectations. I'm like, maybe not either. So France, but then France, look at the numbers of injuries in the team.
mm,
Look at them. Like this, Nkunku. I was like, no, how is it possible? How are we going to do this? I don't know. So it's a question mark on France. I still root for them because I was rooting for them in 2018. I went to celebrate with everybody in the Champs-Élysées, so it was really nice.
yeah,
I hope they will win it again, but I'm not very sure about it because Brazil as the lineup This team is crazy. I'm so sorry, but this team is crazy. If they don't
Yeah,
make it to the final, I don't know who will, because the team is mad. Brazil team is mad, like
yeah, 100%.
all over the
All
place.
Also France has this like damn that like the World Cup champions always lose in the first round, like in the group stage. So I don't know if France is gonna break this dam and like say like, okay, we are the champions, we're gonna continue with this. But yeah, definitely for myself,
Hmm.
Brazil squad, it's crazy.
It's
They
mad.
have
It's mad.
two players per position with the same level, pretty much.
That's the craziness. That's the craziness of it.
I,
How did
I've
they
been
do it?
I've been talking with like this podcast with more collectors, mostly of them
Mm,
from South America, and they say Argentina as well. But I think Argentina, it has the expectation very high,
exactly.
and
Exactly.
they cross with France, when they cross with Brazil, when they cross with England. Let's see how they.
Exactly.
Let's see
No, me,
what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry. I know like Argentina wants to win it for Messi, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing is that if you want to win it to not for one player that was supporting the team all these years, your pressure is too much. I don't think you can make it. I don't think you can play peacefully. I don't think you can give it all because the pressure is just too high. I'm sorry for
Yeah.
Messi.
Yeah, also like I seen that the Argentinian coach Scaloni was putting a very tough exercises to all of the players, and if
Mhm.
they were not enough for the expectation that he has,
It's just
if they
okay,
have a little
okay.
injury, a little pain, like you're
Hmm.
out because you cannot be here in the like World Cup for this, and he changed the squad
Okay.
now. So that
Knowing this,
yeah, that shows that he's putting as well like
mm,
a
mm,
very
mm,
big
mm, mm, mm,
expectations
mm,
and level up.
mm.
But
Mhm.
I think, for example, Lo Celso is out of the
Yeah.
team. Um, Now everyone is saying that Papu Gomez is gonna be the next like player connecting with
Okay.
Messi, but they are totally different players. So I wanna see them playing with no Lo Celso, and like that convinced me that they wanna be like the champions
Mm,
of World Cup.
I'm sorry, but I'm not convinced. I don't know. I know that they have really high expectations, and I know they want to win it. Makes sense. Makes total
Yeah,
sense. And I agree that they should give it all, right? But Brazil, I'm sorry, this squad is just too much.
yeah,
Brazil squad by itself is like, no, just look at the squad. You're like, uh-huh. How are we supposed to win that with all these players
exactly.
aligned? How are we supposed to do this? How are you supposed to do
Yeah.
this?
So you think that Brazil definitely?
Brazil will be in the finals. For me, that's for sure. The
Okay.
person in front of it, I don't know. But Brazil will be in the finals. That's pretty sure because I know we always have some surprises, some dark horses coming out of nowhere. Um, and I really want an Asian team to be a dark horse this year
Yeah.
because I lived in Asia, I loved it, and I want to see them more, in the
Yeah.
global stage. So I really root for Japan or Korea to come and just, amaze us because they can play in Premier League, they can play anywhere, right? I want to see how the squad do in the World Cup.
Yeah.
They might be disturbing. I hope they will disturb. I hope African teams can disturb the games too. But at the end of the day, Brazil will be at the finals. That's yeah,
Yeah. And
that's my
it's like
conclusion.
this, it's been four consecutive World Cups that European teams won it. So I think it's
I want to
fair to
change.
have a like a change. And yeah, maybe Brazil is the favorite, and maybe Argentina. I don't know. I feel like all the Asian nations, when they go to the World Cup, the level is like so high for them. So it's very tough, those games. And like even Japan and Korea, they have a very competitive teams.
Mm,
Um, they have like players, like five, six players in a very good level, but all the other ones are like not that high than, for
yeah,
example, the Brazil team. So
yeah,
hopefully one of them is gonna be like the underdog and like beat teams and go high, high, high.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I, if I have to put like $1,000, I will say Brazil. Definitely. That's
Okay, no, because like you remember, like last World Cup, it was Croatia. Like they came out of
Croatia,
nowhere.
yeah,
The
and
guys came out of nowhere.
and
I really
2014 Costa Rica. was in quarterfinals. Like it's not
I really hope we'll have some
expected.
surprises like that.
Yeah,
I really
exactly.
hope that we'll see some things like this because it's really funny. It's the funniest thing to see.
Yeah, and always in the World Cups, it's one underdog. Like I remember in 2002, like Turkey,
So
they were like
true,
semifinals.
true,
Yeah.
true, true,
Um.
true, true.
So hopefully we have like this very nice World Cup with a underdog that surprise us and see what happened. Well, talking now a little bit more about the collection, your beautiful soccer
Mm.
jerseys. I want to know how many in total of soccer jerseys do you have in your collection?
Can I lie?
You can lie. You can tell me the truth as well.
No, I will tell the truth, guys. I don't count actually. I stopped counting after, not really, girls, you stop counting at some point. I stopped counting after 80. I was like, that's my limit. That's my mental limit.
Uh-huh.
If I count after, I feel myself to be a crazy woman. So I just stopped
Okay.
counting. But
Okay.
I think I'm reaching the hundreds, I
Okay.
think.
Okay. That's fair.
Around
That's
hundreds.
it's quite a lot. The biggest collector that I have in the podcast
Yeah.
is a guy from Spain, a Barcelona fan. He has over 400. He has all of them in an Excel spreadsheet, and he say that he has 400, no counting jackets, training tops, or like a lot of like things that are not actually a soccer jersey to play. He has quite
Okay.
a lot. Yeah,
No, I
very
have a
interesting.
hundred, but counting NBA, NHL, and NFL
Oh,
shirts
awesome.
and rugby
Yeah.
shirts. Yeah, because I
Okay.
mix all of sport, but mine mostly is football. But I also have rugby, I have NBA, I have NHL, and I have NFL. Yeah,
Awesome.
a bit of mix.
And do you have a number like ish of Arsenal jerseys in your collection?
Yeah, it's very simple because I am looking for, the kind of dress shirt that you have behind you, the Sega one,
Okay.
gold. That's the type I'm looking for. So I
Okay.
refuse to buy any Arsenal if it's not Thierry Henry. Or a
Okay.
cute one like this one because I love
Yeah.
the design of it. But I really want some vintage, some retro ones. That's what
Okay.
I'm looking for. So right
Uh,
now I have three.
you have three.
Yeah,
Three of Arsenal. Okay.
yeah,
So you are more
yeah.
specific as well about which items you buy and which not.
For Arsenal, yes.
Okay.
Like generally speaking, actually no, I have actually no, now I think about it, I think before I buy it. I think
Okay.
like um if it's for like national teams, I love
Yeah.
having, African teams. So I have Zimbabwe, Uganda, I just when I see them, I buy them because I'm like I'm happy to have an African team.
Yeah.
So I don't really the year doesn't matter as long as it's pretty and I like it. I'm like it
Yeah.
makes sense to me that represents the country, I buy it. Then I have Arsenal that is very specific because it's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
team. So I'm very, very specific about what I'm looking for. But then for Premier League, I also like to have retro and vintage ones. But otherwise, I buy recent, but not the last season. It has to be at least 1, 2 seasons before, and I can buy it. But
Okay.
I'm only specific with Arsenal.
So if
Really.
I ask you
Hmm.
about retros or modern jerseys, you will say retro.
Retro. No
100%.
chance. Like
Okay.
100% retro. They're just, I don't know, guys. Look at the effort they make for these retro shirts.
Yeah,
They
it's
made like
crazy. It's the quality and like all
the
the
quality,
details.
everything.
Nice.
I really love it. I love retro.
And would you prefer your jerseys with name set or without?
Mhm. Actually, without,
Without.
because
Okay.
when I buy it with, it has to be a player that I like. If it's not the
Okay.
case, I can't buy it. Even if the shirt is the shirt I'm looking for, I can't buy it because, I've saw the Sega gold one, but it was not Thierry Henry. I was like, no, I don't want that. You know, I'm very picky
With
because
Ashley Cole on the back.
see, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. So name set makes it hard sometimes to just, have be like, oh my God, I love this shirt. Coup de cœur, and you're like, wow, okay, I need to buy this. But you see the name, you're like, no, I don't want to buy this one because of the name.
Yeah.
So without name set. with that for
Awesome.
sure.
Which
Mm.
is your favorite ever Arsenal top? The one that you say like, oh my goodness. Even like if you don't have it, it's okay. Just like,
Hmm.
which is your biggest dream of the Arsenal kids?
The one behind you. I'm sorry, I've been looking at
This
it
one?
since I arrived. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
mate.
looking for it with the Sega, not GBT.
Sega.
Sega.
Yeah, that's a very specific. This one, it's very specific as well because this is the one that they played the final of the Super Cup,
You see,
and they have like the patch here, and on the back it
it's
has like a name,
beautiful.
but it's part of the podcast, so I can't show you right now
Okay,
which is the
okay.
name set, but I will show you soon.
Okay, this is like,
Okay.
yeah, it's so pretty.
And do you remember which was your first shirt? Which was the first jersey that you had?
Yes, of course, I do. It's actually a not a football shirt, it's a NBA shirt.
Okay.
And it is this beauty from the Cavaliers,
Cavaliers.
and of course, LeBron James at the back.
James.
Because, that was the first that started everything.
That's
Because
very cool.
wearing this one, I was like, I look cute with shirts on. And I was like, okay, so I can wear shirts outside, and that's what started everything.
Awesome. And what is the last jersey that you bought?
The last one is actually this one, the
The
Peru.
Peru
Okay, yeah,
Wallum.
the
It's
Peru. Yeah, well,
it's very beautiful. The brand is Wallum.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful and it's like rich for two, and that's the last one I bought.
Yeah, nice. They
I'm
have
very
like a
happy.
that jersey has a very, very nice like button behind and it's
Yes,
like very shiny. Yeah, it's very,
exactly.
very classic from the Peruvians. Very nice. Which share could you never buy? That you say like, oh
But
my god, I will never buy this shirt.
this is very simple. I will never buy any Tottenham shirts. With my money, I will never put any
No
money
Spurs.
on Tottenham. I will never put, I'm sorry, guys. I'm for fair play. I mean, do you, but I will never put my money for Tottenham. This
and
is my limits.
and Chelsea. Could you buy something of Chelsea?
Chelsea, right now because of Aubameyang, I cannot. But before, I used to be able to do so. But as long as this guy is here, I will not buy any Chelsea shirt either. But
Okay.
Tottenham is just a no forever. Chelsea is like
Okay.
Aubameyang leaves, I can buy something.
Okay. Which is the jersey that you say like I will try like I was trying to find this jersey for a really fucking long time and I can't find it. Yeah.
Beside of the Arsenal that you have behind you.
Okay. Another
I'm
one,
really
yeah.
like another one is like retro France from 1998.
Okay.
I mean, they were beautiful. I mean, this World Cup had the best shirts ever. I don't know if you agree with me, but
Yeah.
this World Cup was crazy. All the shirts were amazing. But the France is like, I'm looking for it and I can't find it. But
It's
it's
a
okay.
lot. I really like both of them, but it's a lot of complaints from people saying that the away kit is like what? But I think it's like because they don't
I like
understand
it.
what is the pattern,
Yeah,
but it's very historic.
exactly. But I like it. No, both of them. On my way, they look nice. It's just that it's impossible to find at a reasonable price, I would say.
Yeah.
You can find them, but they're crazy. The prices are just like, no.
So okay, which is the
Mhm.
most expensive jersey that you have in your collection?
Um, now I think the most expensive one I have is actually a retro one
Okay.
from Venezia. Yeah,
Wow.
this one.
Oh my
This
god.
beauty here.
So beautiful.
Yeah, so this
Wow.
one is the most expensive I got.
Do you have a
Yeah, I won't tell
number?
you the price.
Do you want to tell me the number?
No, actually, the number is not that crazy, I think.
Okay.
It's still reasonable. It's between 0 and 200.
Okay. Fair. That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's okay.
this is a beauty one. So I was like, no, I need to have it.
Yeah, that's very nice and very rare. And now that is one of the like more trending clubs in like
Yes.
world, like
This
everyone.
club is funny.
Yeah,
This
everyone
club is
wants to
funny.
have a Venezia jersey now because they
Yeah.
realized a very nice jersey last season. Also, like they were in the Serie A, Now
Yeah.
they got relegated, but they still having a super beautiful kids. I don't know if you see like the
This
gold one and the black one,
I
but they are
see
like
them. No, actually, I have a debate with my friends about that because some of them are like, it doesn't look like a shirt. It looks like a normal clothing, very high-end
yeah,
clothing, the
yeah,
color, the luxury, everything. Like it doesn't look like a shirt. And when I
yeah.
wear a shirt, I want it to look like a shirt. So I'm kind of confused by the recent shirts. I'm like, I don't totally dig into that because it looks too normal for me, if it makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Some of them are
So
very basic as well, and the sponsor even make it more basic. And other ones
yeah,
are like just so wonderful. Everything like plays together. And yeah, one
yeah.
of them is Venetia, sorry. And I really like them as well, but I think it's like a little bit overrated. So the designs are very cool, but the team is like
Hmm.
not like a super cool team, like very historic that
I
like
know.
broke all the records,
Oh.
and like I want to have this jersey. So I'm more like, oh, if they have a good season, I want to have it. But like if not, in the future, in
Okay.
the future I will
Makes
have.
sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and which is the cheapest jersey that you have? Yeah.
I think it has to be the Perugia one,
Okay.
Serie A 2.
Yeah.
Because I mean the team is not that great anymore,
Yeah.
and the sponsor is not doing such an amazing job either. But
Okay.
I kind of liked it. It was pretty simple. So it's white, like very plain white and red with little details. So it was nice to have, but it's
Okay.
like Venezia. It's not a huge team or anything.
Yeah.
I just love the city because I've been there. So I was like, I
Hmm.
need to buy one. And it was cheap. So I was like, okay, let me just buy it.
Do you remember the season of the jersey?
I think it was 2020.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's very recent.
Yeah, it's recent.
Okay.
It's recent.
And how much it
Yeah. I
cost you?
think it was 20 euros,
Okay,
something like
that's
this.
fair price. Which is the best soccer kit that somebody give it to you?
The best one that I was
Yeah,
given,
yeah.
I think it's a Colombia actually.
Oh, is it?
It's a
Nice.
Colombia. Wait, I think I have it. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah. It has to be this one. Colombia.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
I have.
I feel
Yeah.
like in Cartagena now.
See, Juan, I have my Colombia, and I'm ready to go to South America someday because I have too many shirts from too many teams there,
Okay.
but
You
I've never been
wanna
there,
wear
so
all of them there.
I will. If I
Oh,
go
nice.
to do a tour, I will wear
Yeah.
them for sure. For sure.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that kit is very special as well. Like we were very, very close to qualify to the World Cup in those years, and it was like one of the like finally the end of the like not the greatest years of the
Okay.
squad. So after
Hmm.
this qualification, we started having an amazing team. Even in that kit, for example,
Hmm.
like Falcao, he was playing, he was finishing the qualification, but we couldn't make it.
Yeah,
We
I like it.
finished like sixth, I think. Yes, sixth,
Oh,
just
okay.
behind Uruguay, which always qualify in the playoffs.
Yeah,
It's a classic one.
yeah.
I don't know if you have sell any jersey, but or if you have gift to somebody any jersey. Have you?
I did. I did give my sister one of my NBA jersey actually,
Okay.
and it was from the Olympic Games. I think it was 2008. It was America, US team.
Okay.
It's a really nice kit. And she was like, I want to have it because I want to party with it like you. I was like, okay, makes sense. If
Take
I
it.
can inspire you, I will give you. So I
Okay.
gave it to her.
Which is like your best anecdote with a soccer
With
kit?
a with a soccer kit. Actually, I think it's with this one.
Okay.
This Beauty from the Wolves. Actually, I was going to Paris to. I moved here like 3 months ago, so I went back to Paris to have a competition, like Miss competition. I was a jury,
Yeah.
and I went there, and I was wearing it because in the streets, I'm like, okay, I'm cool. So I
Hmm.
put this and a jeans, and I get to the hotel, and the person in front, working in the front desk, she stopped. She was a girl, and she was like,
Hmm.
"Girl," I was like, "Hi," I was very confused.
Hmm.
She was like, "Your shirt is awesome." I was like,
Oh,
Another
thank you.
woman. Wow. I'm like, you know, like when you get
Yeah,
complimented by a
yeah,
woman, you're like, oh my God. I was just so happy. And I was like, you know that? She was like, it's a wolf. I was like, and you know, I was just, we were
yeah.
so happy to see each
It's
other,
very
like to
cool.
recognize each other. It was just so nice. Like anytime somebody like know what my shirt is about, I'm just really happy. If it's a
Yeah,
woman, I'm even happier because guys are like, but women are like,
yeah, like
so you know,
flattering. uh,
exactly. It's not the same feeling.
I am not like the guy that flirted to another woman, but if I see like a woman with a soccer jersey, I will say like a very cool jersey. Because I try to say to everyone, like even guys,
Okay.
but with guys I have to be like serious, like nice, nice jersey, mate. Because I can't if I say like nice jersey, he will say like, oh my goodness, you know. So I try to say just like nice kid, brother.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I try to
Because I
say
had,
it because I like the community as well. I like that the people
I
wear
love it.
them. So I'm trying to be
Yeah.
like nice with everyone that has like a soccer
But
kit.
you know, I had a talk with a collector from the UK about this because I told him that in Germany, I wear my shirts. Like Germans tend to be very calm and they don't talk to you, like
Yeah.
never. So I wear my shirt. So I see the guys staring at my shirt, right? They
Hmm.
stare at my shirt, they stare at my team, they try to see which team I'm wearing, you know, they try,
Hmm.
but they never say anything to me. It's just stares. They just look at you like this
Hmm.
and you're like, hi, talk to me, say something. They don't want to talk to you. But he told me that in the UK, if you see a girl with a shirt, he'd be like, oh my God, you know, he will have to stop
Yeah.
her and say, nice shirt. Especially if it's a retro one, you know, he'd be
Yeah.
just so happy to see it. He'd be like, I cannot see a girl wearing a retro shirt without telling her, wow, what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
And in
And
Germany, they don't do it.
also like nowadays with these very big companies as like classic football shirts and like another like
Yeah.
big companies that they start to sell
Mm.
retro kits as well. It's
Mm.
becoming very trendy to have this like 90s 2000s jersey. So
Yeah.
because they are very difficult to find as well. Like everyone is like, oh my God. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's very nice to have this community. I really love it. And like I really try to support all the
I
time
love it.
everyone that wear it. Yeah, it's cool. It's
I love it
fashioning as
too.
well. Like some of them are very fashion, very nice
Exactly.
colors, very nice designs. So why not? I'm trying to wear it all the time.
Exactly.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
met a guy on Instagram. I don't remember his name right now, but he has wear a single jersey of soccer, like different of them though,
Every
for
day.
365 days.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, but it's so nice because like, and he's like showing case all these like
Yeah.
jerseys as well. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's traveling,
Yeah.
but
I
he
know.
travel with his kids, like just chilling all the time. Super
No,
nice.
it is right. I mean, you know, this guy actually inspired me because I was
Yeah,
like, before when I go on holidays, I was like, no, you know, I need to have my swimsuit, like some really, you know, cute things. Now I go with shirts. I'm like, I can wear them. It's holidays. I can definitely slay with some shirts, some skirts, you know. I do some
yeah, and it's
combination. I try, and it's really stylish and yeah,
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah, and like a lot of it's very nice to see like how cross the barriers as well. Like for example, I seen Japanese people wearing like
Yeah.
soccer kits from Colombia, like not even the national team, like clubs in Colombia that you say like how this guy knows this
That's
club, like how. But it's just like because like soccer is a huge sport and
yeah.
everyone's so passionate about it. It's very nice.
Mm.
Well, now we arrive to my favorite part of the podcast, and is the
Okay.
surprise sections. So we have two different sections, Kate. The first one,
Okay.
it's like I just
Mm-hmm.
gonna say some names, and the
Mm-hmm.
first thing that cross to your mind, say it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a
Okay.
word, if it's an expression, if you wanna scream, if you're gonna cry, you can do it.
Okay.
Okay? So let's
Yeah.
start with the names. The first one is, I guess, it's gonna mean a lot for you. Thierry Henry.
I wanted to marry this guy when I was young.
Yeah.
Okay. So
My
this is
future
my dream
husband. My future
husband.
husband.
Dear future husband.
Okay. Well, Now we have to go a little bit down and
Okay.
say Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
This guy, I don't have the word in English. I lost my word in English, but in French we say ingrat.
Anga.
Ingrat. Ingrat is like you don't recognize someone that give you something. You just say, yeah, like this kind of things is Aubameyang. I hate this guy. Ingrat.
Not in my
Ingrat.
list.
Very not in my
Anga.
list. Ingrat.
Okay. Now it's not just one player, it's like many of them. So if I say Invincibles, what do you say?
The greatest era, the greatest footballistic era we had.
Okay.
We,
Nice.
yes.
What about Saka?
Which Saka, like XH or
No.
Saka SA?
Saka.
What can I say?
Just normal, like not your best, not your favorite now.
No, no.
Okay. What about Ashley Cole?
This guy, I don't know. I'm confused actually. Because a part of me thinks he was overrated. And I don't know. I know more about his private life than his footballistic life. That's the problem
Okay.
with it. I know more about his private life than what he was doing on pitch. So confusing, a bit
Okay.
confusing.
And what about this one here?
Bergkamp, yes.
Dennis Bergkamp. What do you think?
It was great. It was really great. And the Bergkamp plus Thierry Henry, like, no, I mean, this one, please take me back to this Arsenal era, please. Take me back to this era. Take me
Okay.
back. Take me back.
Yeah,
It
the
was
best.
wonderful.
It was the best years. Let's go for another one that is very interesting as well. What do you think about Ian Wright?
I like it. Like, I like him. I like him. Not to put simple, actually, it was also a great era, I think,
Yeah.
because it was, it
It
was
was
paving
the
the
end.
way.
It was the end
Exactly.
for him, but he's still in that season, and he
Exactly.
won like a lot of like championships as well with Arsenal.
No, it's very nice. No, it was a great time. You remind me some good memories now. It was a great time.
That's good. That's good. You're in a good moment, and now you have the good memories. That's perfect.
Exactly.
Well, now we have my favorite section, and I'm gonna just make very hypothetical things, and you have to choose between this or that. That's it.
Okay.
So let's say that you can return the time, right? Like rewind.
Yeah.
And you can choose between keep Arteta as your coach, or you will hire the best Arsene Wenger. Which one would you choose? The actual?
I keep Arteta, or I took back Arsene
or
Wenger?
the best Arsene Wenger as a coach? You can choose now.
I keep Arteta.
Okay.
I keep Arteta because Arteta is really, let's say, in the trend. Like he's following the time. Like he knows how to talk to the young players. He follows that. I'm not sure that even Arsene Wenger at his greatest time can manage 2 days football because it's not the same. The energy is not the same. So
true.
Arteta.
Okay, true. Well, now let's say that you can return the time again, rewind. Would you choose Highbury as the stadium, or would you keep the Emirates? Which one of them do you like more?
Why do you ask such odd questions? Juan, what is this? I didn't come for
I'm
that.
very creative, sorry. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the all Highbury, everything very tight, or do you prefer these huge Emirates that everyone can go as well? Like, which is for you more nicely for the club?
I don't know, because Highbury, what was cool is that it was tiny, so the vibe was crazy, right? Because everybody was packed. So one song was like all the stadium singing, like it was really, really all over the place. But I think I'm gonna keep Emirates Stadium. Because I want more people to enjoy the team, and it just allows more people to come and more Ghana to be together. So Emirates.
And you can go to Highbury anyway, because they are like houses, like apartments, but still like they're the vibes of Highbury. So you can go and come back to them. So if you have to choose between Vieira and Pires, which one would you choose? Both of them from France, both of them very nice midfielders. Which do you reckon is like the best of them?
Why did you do this to me? You didn't come here to suffer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Um, I'll still go for Vieira.
You keep Pires.
I keep Vieira because what he did also in the French team was awesome.
Okay.
So, and the man behind is really awesome too. So I just keep Vieira. I think Vieira
Awesome.
was an example. Like it was exemplary in all the game for France and all the game for Arsenal. It was, so
Yeah.
Vieira.
He
Yeah.
was the captain as well for a really long period of time, and like
No,
keeping
it
all the
was
time like super nice record of everything.
exemplary, really
Yeah.
exemplary.
Okay. So now, would you choose? I have two jerseys. You have to choose between these two jerseys. Look at both
Oh
of
my
them.
God.
Both of them are white. So
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know which one. Look at this. Would you choose this jersey? Would you wear this?
Okay, to wear. Okay.
Right? You need to
Can
wear
I wear
this.
the Chelsea?
Will you
Yeah.
wear this, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
will you wear this?
Give me Chelsea. Give me
Give me
Chelsea. I
Chelsea, the
am not
bond the other
okay.
one.
Actually, what actually get on my nerves a lot is that Tottenham does really nice shirts. They
Yeah,
do have nice shirts, and
yeah.
they do really nice shirts. But I cannot. I just cannot. That
Just
is my
like
limit.
none of them.
That's my limit. But
Okay.
this Chelsea is like kind of basic, but it still works, right? But really, like Tottenham, they have nice shirts, especially the retro ones. They are really nice. Anytime I see one retro, I'm like, Then I see
Yeah.
Tottenham, I'm like, no.
And what about this? So let's say that these two strikers, they are free now. They magically free,
Okay,
right?
okay,
So they
okay,
finish the contract or whatever, and Arsenal is like chasing for a forward striker like
okay,
now, and they really need it.
okay,
And like they
okay,
have these two deals. Which one would you choose?
okay, okay.
Harry Kane or Aubameyang?
Or
Aubameyang is back to the
Juan, you are the
Reds.
worst. Juan, you are the worst.
Or okay, or you can rewind a little bit and go and choose Didier Drogba. You can choose between these three. So a good Didier
Aubameyang, Drogba, or
Drogba,
Kane.
Aubameyang, or Harry Kane to wear these jerseys, these colors, to be in the Emirates plane.
Actually, actually, after seeing what's happened with Cristiano going back to,
Yeah,
United and how it happens,
yeah,
it didn't go well. So I will never take back Aubameyang. Whatever
Eva.
happens, I will never take him back ever. Like, don't come back. You're gone, you're
Okay,
gone. Okay. We see that comebacks don't always turn right.
yeah.
So no, I would not take him back. I would still go for
Can
Harry Kane.
you can change
I go
this?
for Harry.
Change this for that. Done. Hurricane.
I
10.
mean, yeah, because the player is great. I mean, I'd rather
Choose.
have someone that played for Tottenham come back to Arsenal, who come to Arsenal,
Yeah.
because if he brings a good spirit, if he's not like coming back to insult us, I'm okay, right? But Aubameyang, the comeback will really be like Cristiano. I really, if he comes back, he'll be like Cristiano. We will insult him in the pitch, like, what are you doing here? You spit on us, you left, and now you come back.
Yeah.
Doesn't make
No
sense.
fair. No fair.
Harry Kane.
Okay. That's a very great answer.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, we finished finally with the torture. So now
Really?
you're free. You can continue
Thank
with your
you.
life. Yeah, sadly we finished. We actually this is the end of the podcast. Very,
Yeah.
very grateful to have you here. To come and share your stories with that about Arsenal, but also about all your jerseys. It's been a pleasure, okay? And
It's been a
you're
pleasure too.
welcome to come back anytime to talk
Yeah.
more about Gunners, to Spurs, to talk about Womeyan if you want. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Juan. It was a pleasure, a big pleasure to be here. And
Just
maybe I'll do a live
yeah,
and
just
invite you.
okay. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Just make like a quick reminder about
Mm-hmm.
your Instagram accounts.
Okay,
Again, the
okay.
people following you.
So yeah, thank you for having me, Juan. You can find me and my collection at K Jersey on Instagram. And K, why did I say K Jersey? Kev Jerseys.
It's
I don't
Kevs.
even know
Yeah.
what my name is. Kev Jerseys. So my name on Instagram is Kev Jerseys. So you can follow me there for some adventure. And I'm actually at season 6 of my shoe collection.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 7, but I'm
Yeah.
buying.
If you want to tell a little bit about that, you have like sessions of like jerseys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
telling why you showing your collection by sections.
Yeah, because actually, when I, opened my wardrobe to all my shirts, I was like, I have way too many of them.
Mhm.
I can't just show them one by one because it would take a long time. I was like, let's do like a movie, a TV
Yeah.
series. I'll put them in
Season
seasons.
1, season 2.
Season
Yeah.
one, and then because it also allows me to have a break in between to take the shots for the new season,
Yeah.
and because I work hard, so I don't have
To
time to shoot
to
every
buy
night.
more. Like everyone,
Exactly.
work to buy more
Exactly.
soccer jerseys.
So, I can't just be like shooting every day. So I was like, okay, let me do seasons, and it actually allows me to have more fun because I can post them anytime I want in the order that I want. But
Yeah.
I group them, and sometimes we have more NBA, sometimes we have more NHL, sometimes we have
Yeah.
more, a mix. Some like season 5 is full football shirts, and I have a very not good timing, I would say, because I posted like the Russia shirts on season 5, and the
Uh,
war is going on, and I'm like, oh my god,
and
should
Instagram
have
block
posted
you.
them? No, they did not. They did not. It's just that I had some Ukrainians in my followers.
Oh
They're like, why
yeah,
would you post Russia?
complain.
And I was like, I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
was
but it,
you need to talk to my manager because he was like planning for a really long time.
yeah, no, it's just that actually it's like in URSS, like the old Russia, blah blah blah, everything. And I was like, I'm sorry, guys, but I can't deny that shirts are history. And I think it's important to remember that too. Is that
Yeah,
anytime you buy an old shirt, like now I want to buy Yugoslavia shirts. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
Yugoslavia shirts were cool, right? And they were really awesome. I know it might hurt some people, but behind it is just history. Like take it as history,
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah,
reminder that time changed and throughout the years, countries disappeared, countries are created. Like this is awesome to follow. So
yeah. And
I had some very nervous Ukrainians coming to say, "Why do you put this kind of shirts? This, that." I'm like, sorry guys, it's history.
yeah,
It's history.
we're not politicians, so
I'm not linked. No,
we're just like
no.
taking photos of soccer jerseys. Sorry, guys.
Exactly. I'm not here to politicize my collection. I'm just here to show it to you guys. So you can agree or not, but I will post them anyway because it's part of history.
Yeah,
So
true, totally true.
yeah.
Yeah, good luck with the
Thank
Premier
you.
League. Good luck for like the
Good luck
World
to
Cup
us.
as well. And
You too.
to
Ooh,
everyone that is watching this video, thank you very much for watching it. Thank
thank
you very
you.
much for listening. Hope you
Yeah.
really like it. If that's, just give me a thumb up, comment, share, subscribe, etc. Thank
Yes.
you very much, everyone, and see you the
Thank
next
you.
time. Bye bye.